Hey guys, welcome to the channel. And secondly, I'm going to provide an update to my fastest druid farming build, the Fire Werewolf. I still believe it is the fastest. Why? Because I just cleared a challenge rift with 71% damage reduction using a farming build. And you can see there is so much time left even after killing the boss. So yeah, I still believe this is the fastest farming build. This is not just for farming, it is for terror rifts, Hellslayer bounties and everything. Basically, I believe for all the casual content in the game, you can use this one PvE build and you are good to go. You're good to go. Here we are in the game. First, let me show you the build and then I'll go with the gameplay. I'm going to show you of a challenge rift, because if you can clear fast challenge rift, I'm pretty sure you can clear open world. Anyway, the build that I am playing right now is the same one, but I'll share everything again so you don't have to refer to the other video. So this is the build that I'm playing right now, and I believe this is very, very good. Okay, so in this build, in this old version, I made two changes. First, I removed my Raven Swarm and I put Summon Wolves, this particular main hand. If you cannot see this, I'm going to open the armory so that it is easy for you to understand. Yeah, so this is what I did. I changed the main hand, right? I'm using Rattling Shell. This is going to give you increased movement speed, and hence you do not need Raven Swarm. This is the only change that I made. And the second change, I think, for Thorn Armor, the one that I'm using, Barb Mantle. So why am I using Barb Mantle? So what in this build right now, what you can do is, once you shift in Werebear form, your Barb Mantle is going to proc even with your primary attack, right? You can use your primary attack and your Barb Mantle is going to proc. And not just that, even your your Fire Tornado is going to proc with your primary attack because of Bonfire Crest. So in reality, even after switching to werewolf form, all three of your other skills are going to be active while you are in werewolf form, and you do not have to return to the human form ever again, because you can stay in permanently werewolf form in this particular build. So those who want the full breakdown, I am using 4 pieces of Gloomguide Set and 4 pieces of Vithus. This is going to help me in doing fast, move fast and do damage fast. And for the werewolf, I am using this particular offhand. This is going to be very important. Now I see a lot of people use a different werewolf offhand, that ones which use the double claw, the rend and tear. I'll show you just a second here. Rend and tear. This one slashes with both claws. I believe this is not as good as the one that I am currently using, the before inheritance, the Scar Carver, because Scar Carver gives you 6 charges of damage, and for PvE and farming and everything, 6 charges of damage is going to come more handy. So yeah, this is all the gameplay. That is, you just convert to a werewolf and that's it, and then you just dash and you use the Scar Carver essence, and then you use a primary attack. This is everything that you need to do in this particular build. There is nothing more required. Now I'll just play the entire, it's just a 3-minute clip, and in 3 minutes I was able to clear, this is like, here you can see it is 71% less damage, and I'm using this as a farming build, right? So you'll see the gameplay and you'll also see how fast this build is in damage and movement both, right? And yeah, all those claims that it is not the best, you will see. Yeah, so this is the build, and you basically just shift to werewolf, and the mobs are not dying very fast because I have 71% damage reduction. If you want to see actual speed, I actually tested this on live stream and I got pretty good results both in terror rifts and also in farming. So yeah, it is like, you can see the timer is running, and yeah, not much time has passed, but we are still much ahead. And pretty much you can see there's a second slash from the rend and tear, and that is what I was talking about. Now if you want to see movement speed, I'll show you how fast this build can be once you use the lunge, because with lunge you can move from one pack to another very fast. Like here, I'm going to look at this. I just run ahead, and this is very nice in farming as well, roaming around in open world. And guess what, my primal energy is constantly up. There is nothing that I'm doing here. constantly I can stay in werewolf form. You just basically get my point. Let's move ahead here, and here comes the boss, and let me just move ahead, and we are almost down. You can see, and the boss is dead, and you can see there was a lot of time left, so much time left, and this is at 71% damage reduction, and I'm not even using a single eternal affix. You can see here 71% less damage, so pretty solid build. The thing is, I actually tested this build before making a video, not just to feed the YouTube algorithm. That is all just what I want to say here. So yeah guys, let me complete the build. There is also a Paragon. I'm using the Slinger. All right, this is the standard Slinger set. You can, instead of this, you can use this as well. I have reforges as well. For the PvE, I basically use the Vengeance set. So yeah, Vengeance set is pretty nice. So yeah, that is what I'm using for the PvE, and I must say it might take some time to get used to the Druid, this Werewolf. But trust me, this is actually one of the best PvE builds. If you can master this build, you don't have to worry about any other build for PvE. Even for dungeons, this works. But I think for dungeons, I can make something even better. And even for DPS, like pure DPS builds, there are builds like SR Bike posted a build with the Werebear, and it is doing so much more damage. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get in touch with SR Bike and share the DPS build as well. But yeah, for everything else, this build works very nicely. And now I want to talk about AFK farming. So for AFK farming, the build that has been shown here, I think this is a pretty big misrepresentation. The damage is mostly happening with Void Spark and different types of gems. And even the person is not AFK, they are constantly moving. And you will say why that has an impact. Actually, that does have an impact. If you are moving, the wolves also move. If you are AFK, a lot of the time the wolves are also AFK. So this is how this particular AFK farming, it is actually not good. The claims that has been made here, I think these are highly misrepresented. And yeah, you should check. I'll show you how it actually looks. Yeah, so in my opinion, the AFK farming for Druid is pretty slow. The wolves do not aggro. I mean, the mobs even like attack you, and only when the mobs maybe hit the wolf, and they are going to attack them very slowly. So yeah, the AFK farming is there. It is slow. It is not as good as Necromancer, and if you want to make it work, you have to use legendary gems. If you don't have those legendary gems, yeah, it is going to be very bad for you. So yeah, I think it is pretty average. At best, it is average at this point. Maybe in future, if new essences come out, maybe there is something more. But right now, AFK farming is pretty average, and it is what it is, right? This is also another thing that I wanted to point out. AFK farming is there, but it is not so good. And let's not overhype the AFK farming for the Druid as well. On to some other news. Discord server is live, and giveaway is happening in the Discord server, and also a giveaway for the YouTube is going to happen on Saturday. So make sure you join the live stream to participate in the giveaway, and also join the Discord to get lucky and get some giveaway for the Druid class, for celebrating the launch of Discord, and also for the 3rd anniversary and Druid. It's an everything event, right? So yeah. Farming, and also for Druid, I don't make a lot of videos every day. I don't have so much time, but I am mostly available on Discord. So if you want, you can reach me out on Discord in the link in the description for my server, and I pretty much share whatever the latest build first in the Discord whenever I see it, and maybe I'll make a video later on. So yeah, that is going to be all for this particular video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.